Hi, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead. Welcome back again today on Saturday. I got a request yesterday about making shepherd's pie. So that's what I'm going to do today for dinner. So I have a bunch of potatoes that Jack gave me. So I'm going to use actual real potatoes today. So I'm going to add a little butter. Because everything's better with butter. Everything's better with butter. And I'm going to put a little bit of milk in there to start out with. Not too much because you don't want watery potatoes. So bring this up closer. And let's make some mashed potatoes. Alright, I'm going to add just a little bit more milk to it. Not too much. Alright, good thing. Ooh. Look at those. Now I like your instant potatoes, but honestly you guys, there's nothing better than the real thing. So I'm going to set that over there for now. And let's put together how I do this. Alright, so the first thing I do is I take a can of cream of mushroom soup. Plop it in there. That sounded gross. Put some milk in there. I'm going to add pepper. And the little bit of salt that I add, it isn't a whole lot because your soup has salt in it. The butter that we used has salt in it. You don't want to add too much salt to all your food. I mean, we need salt to survive, but we don't need it to be that's the only thing you taste either. Alright, so there's our concoction so far. Alright. I really wished I could make my camera do what it did the other day, and I really just can't get it to do it. I don't know why it's being like that. Now, as all of you know that's been with me for a while, I pre-cook my hamburger in the Instapot, and then I pack them into a bag and put them in the freezer. So each package is about a pound of hamburger. Then I'm going to take the mixed vegetables I had left from another recipe that I did. My freezer was like, thank you for making room. It's about time. We're going to use Jack's spoon today. And we're going to mix all that together. There goes more stuff on the floor. I tell you. Alrighty. You just want to make sure all your meat's broke up pretty good. And everything's covered pretty good. Look at that. Doesn't that look yummy? This is such an easy recipe. And honestly, I never used to make it. But then I found out how easy it was, and I'm like, I can do that. And that's one of Tom's favorite. So when I told him, I says, well, somebody requested this, he goes, heck yeah. Because he hasn't had it in a while. Now, as usual, you know I spray everything. I think about it, you know, we use these now But when my grandma, when I was little, she would always use, you know, like bacon grease or lard or whatever, and she'd get it on her paper towel, and she'd rub it around, and then she'd sprinkle flour on it. She would probably have a conniption fit knowing how much spray I actually use. Because things are different than they were back then, you know. We have more conveniences. Now you're going to spread it all out. Look at that. I have to admit, I'm not a potato person, but I do really like this. I just don't tell Tom, because then he'll want to make it all the time. All the time. Alright. So then we're going to take these beautiful, freshly made mashed potatoes. My son's ex-girlfriend, she could eat like bowls and bowls. And she was just a little thing. And she could just eat bowls and bowls of mashed potatoes. She didn't care if you had gravy, if you had, you know, butter on it. That girl did not care. They'd come over late for Thanksgiving or something, and she's like, do you have mashed potatoes left? That's the only thing she'd want, mashed potatoes. I told her once, I said, you could live and be a potato. She'd ate so much of them. My grandfather used to put gravy on his at the end of a meal, and that he'd call that his Boston cream pie. He absolutely loved mashed potatoes and gravy. To him, that was like a dessert. So now if you want to get technical and you want to make it so pretty, you can do that. For those of you that want to know how to make it not stick when you're doing that, just spray the back of your spoon with a little bit of oil, and everything goes out evenly. Amazing, huh? Little tricks of the trade. Then, I'm not going to be a mouse, but it is good to have a little bit of cheese on it. You don't have to. I'm gonna. Hello. It's cheese. I never want to be a mouse, but I really do love cheese. There goes more on the floor. I've already swept once today, believe it or not. Alrighty. Now I do not cover this because I want the top to be really nice and cheesy, and I want it to be really pretty when it comes out of the oven. So I put it in the oven like this for about 30 minutes, and then on 350. And then I pull it out, and it's delightful. It's delicious. Not so very nutritious. Anyways, so I'm going to put this in the oven, and when the big kahuna gets home, he just rang in, so he's out of work. I will let him do the taste test. You guys, I got to tell you guys, we're up to like 627. We were just 600 the other day. You guys are amazing. Keep sharing, liking, and subscribing. We're getting there. Slow but steady. I'll be back. All right, time for the big kahuna. There's his dinner. Try it out, Tom. Are you going to take 10 bites before you tell us again? Now try the bread.
The suspense is killing them, isn't it?
I know. You can pick it up. It's not hot. It's bread.
I feel like this too.
What do you think?
Delicious.
Both of them?
Both of them.
Even though you don't like sweet potatoes?
Even though I like sweet potatoes.
Bye, Tom.
Bye, Tom.
Have a blessed day, everybody.